I love you very much, and I will always keep loving you.
I feel so close to you right now.
Me too. I love you.
I don't know what will happen next, but I don't want to leave Ateş now.
Arafta episode 40 mega episode represents a major emotional turning point in the story. After many episodes filled with tension, misunderstandings, and difficult choices, this chapter begins to bring several emotional conflicts closer to the surface. Instead of focusing only on dramatic events, the episode explores the emotional consequences of everything the characters have experienced. It feels like a moment where the story pauses just long enough for the characters to truly confront the reality of their lives. From the beginning of the episode, viewers can sense a deeper atmosphere of reflection. The characters appear more thoughtful, almost as if they have reached a point where they can no longer avoid the truth about their relationships. Every interaction carries a sense of weight because the past continues to influence the present. Merkin's character once again plays a central role in shaping the emotional direction of the episode. Over the course of the series, Merkin has faced numerous challenges that tested her trust, patience, and emotional strength. Episode 40 highlights how these experiences have transformed her perspective. She is no longer reacting impulsively to the actions of others. Instead, she approaches situations with calm determination and a clearer understanding of what she truly wants for her future. Her growth becomes visible in the way she communicates with the people around her. Rather than becoming involved in emotional conflicts, she tries to observe carefully and respond with maturity. This quiet confidence gives her character a powerful presence within the story. At the same time, Ateş continues to struggle with the emotional consequences of past decisions. In this episode, his internal conflict becomes even more visible. He seems increasingly aware that some of the choices he made in the past created damage that cannot simply be ignored. This realization brings a sense of vulnerability to his character. What makes Ates's journey compelling is the way the series portrays his emotional struggle. Instead of presenting him as completely right or completely wrong, the story shows him as a complex individual trying to understand his own mistakes. He wants to move forward, but he must first confront the reality of what happened before. The dynamic between Merkin and Ateş remains one of the most emotionally intense aspects of the episode. Their interactions are no longer filled with open confrontation, but the tension between them still exists. Every conversation feels cautious, as if both characters understand that the relationship they once had has changed in significant ways. In several scenes, their emotions are expressed not through words but through subtle gestures and pauses. A brief moment of hesitation, a thoughtful glance, or the way one character reacts to the presence of the other can reveal feelings that remain unspoken. These quiet moments give the episode a powerful emotional depth. Supporting characters also contribute to the development of the narrative in episode 40. Their reactions to the central conflict provide additional perspectives and help expand the emotional world of the story. Some characters attempt to offer advice or encouragement, while others question whether certain relationships can truly be repaired. Through these interactions, the episode explores the idea that personal decisions rarely affect only one person. The consequences of emotional choices often spread outward, influencing friends, family members, and the wider circle of relationships surrounding the main characters. Another important theme in this mega episode is the concept of emotional accountability. Several characters begin to recognize that intentions alone are not enough to justify past actions. What truly matters is the impact those actions had on the people around them. This realization encourages deeper self-reflection among the characters. Some begin to question their own behavior, while others attempt to understand how misunderstandings developed over time. These moments of introspection create a more mature tone within the narrative. Visually, the episode continues the series' style of intimate storytelling. The camera often focuses closely on the characters' faces, capturing subtle expressions that reveal their inner thoughts. This approach allows viewers to connect with the emotional experiences of the characters more directly. The pacing of the episode remains calm and deliberate. Instead of rushing toward dramatic plot twists, the story gives each scene enough time to unfold naturally. This slower rhythm allows the emotional tension to build gradually and makes the characters' experiences feel more authentic. Music is used sparingly throughout the episode. Gentle background melodies appear during important emotional moments, but many scenes rely on silence to create impact. This careful use of sound helps emphasize the seriousness of the situations the characters face. As the episode moves toward its later moments, the narrative begins to hint at possible changes in the relationships between the characters. Several of them seem to reach a stage where they must decide how they want to move forward. They can continue carrying the weight of past conflicts, or they can attempt to confront the truth and search for a path toward healing. This uncertainty creates anticipation for the next stage of the story. Viewers are left wondering whether the characters will find the courage to rebuild trust or whether unresolved emotions will continue to shape their lives. Arafta episode 40 mega episode stands out because of its focus on emotional realism. The story avoids simple answers and instead presents relationships as complex and evolving experiences. Love, regret, forgiveness, and personal growth all exist side by side within the narrative. Merkin's journey continues to represent one of the strongest emotional arcs in the story. In episode 40, her behavior shows that she has gained a deeper understanding of herself and the relationships around her. Instead of allowing emotions to overwhelm her, she demonstrates patience and awareness in the way she interacts with others. This emotional growth is significant because it highlights a central theme of the series: personal transformation often comes from difficult experiences. The challenges Merkin faced earlier in the story forced her to question her expectations and redefine what she truly values in life. Her calm demeanor in this episode does not mean that she has forgotten the past. Rather, it suggests that she has learned how to carry those memories without letting them control her future. This quiet strength gives her character a sense of stability that contrasts with the emotional uncertainty surrounding some of the other characters. Ateş, on the other hand, appears to be going through a period of intense self-reflection. In episode 40, his character begins to recognize the depth of the consequences created by earlier decisions. Situations that once seemed manageable now appear much more complicated. This realization leads to moments where Ateş seems uncertain about how to proceed. The story carefully portrays his emotional struggle, showing that accepting responsibility for past actions can be a challenging process. He appears to be searching for a way to repair the damage that has already been done while also trying to understand his own motivations. By portraying its characters as flawed but evolving individuals, the series continues to offer a story that feels relatable and meaningful. Many viewers can recognize elements of their own lives within the struggles and hopes of these characters. In the end, episode 40 leaves the audience with a sense